Hello everyone, in today's video, I will attempt to level up as fast as possible, filling just helicopter orders in a week. 3 days. This comes after I found a player with the highest level so far. Their stats indicate they level up solely by doing helicopter orders since their other numbers were underdeveloped. Based on this, I won't be producing any products in my factory for a week. So first, I will take out all my products I produced so far, leaving my factory empty. I also won't be producing any meal feeds for my farm animals. However, I can purchase the feeds at the city market to feed my animals that way. I also bought a golden ticket. This season adventure has a perk called Helicopter Queue, which I use to my advantage since I won't have to wait on filling my helicopter orders. Something to note is the previous season adventure Around the World also had Helicopter Queue. Having this perk for 2 seasons in a row will really help a player level up fast, which I believe this player took advantage of. I'll also will be using my boosters at the laboratory. Boosters like the Vibrant Market, Generous Customer, and Record Demand will help assist me in filling helicopter orders faster. Once all of that is done, let's check my current stats. We will compare these numbers with my stats a week from now. Now let's start leveling up. As you can see, the helicopter queue makes it so I don't have to wait on each helicopter orders. Record demand reduces the time order refreshes when I dump orders.
A few moments later.
The key to this experiment is using the city market to purchase all my product. The Vibrant Market booster reduces the time the market refreshes. I also get the perks of Generous Market from the golden ticket, which gives me more goods when I buy. I just noticed, one of my golden ticket perk is Generous Customer. If that is the case, I would be getting more coins per helicopter order already. So I will switch up my boosters and use Busy Trade and Record Demand. With Busy Trade, I'll go ahead and buy the dealer for the day. That way the dealer will be available every 30 minutes.
A little longer than a few minutes later. Later that same evening.
Okay, after that little mishap, I finally leveled up. Here's my stats from the start and the end of day 1. I was able to do over 500 helicopter orders on the first day, which gained me around 400,000 experience points to level up. I did 0 train sent, 1 airplane sent, no ship and product produced either.
The next day.
On the second day, I decided to show my storage capacity. At the beginning of the experiment, I thought my item storage would decrease exponentially since I wasn't making any goods. But my capacity is pretty stable and not dropping really low. I'll show you my barn storage again at the end of day 2. My dealer also expired on day 2, so I decided to hire him again with a 20% discount. On day 2, I did a bit more helicopter orders, with 580 orders, no train, and 1 plane sent. No ships were sent and no products were produced either. Help for co-op members and friends was provided. Let's check on my barn. My capacity didn't drop down that much after completing 500 plus helicopter orders in a day.
3 days later. Later.
Here are my stats for day 3. 600 plus helicopter orders. No train sent. Airplane orders were sent. No ship or product produced. Let's check my barn storage. By the end of the day, my storage actually increased on day 3. This could be because I'm buying more products at the city market, or I have more crops readily available in my barn storage. This would make sense since I'm not using my crops to produce items in the factory, so all my crops would stay in the barn. I don't have an excess amount of a certain item. Instead, I have a variety of items in my barn. So, here is my stats for the 3 days of doing just helicopter orders. I managed to level up from 125 to 127. That's roughly 1.5 million experience points gained in those 3 days. In the span of 3 days, I did 1,700 helicopter orders, no train sent, 4 helicopter orders, no ship sent, and no product produced. My 3 days of doing just helicopter orders were pretty fruitful as it allowed me to level up twice. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to continue this progress since the season adventure, along with the helicopter perk, ended. But wait! What would the stats look like doing just helicopter orders and without the helicopter perk? Well, I'm glad you asked because...
Day 4.
And that led me to day 4, which is a bonus clip. As you can see, the new season adventure started, but without the helicopter perk. And I decided not to purchase the golden ticket, instead did the helicopter task the regular way, by filling up helicopter orders, and instead of waiting, I went to other township towns, and then returning to my town to fill helicopter orders without waiting. I did this for a whole day. And that's when I realized I neither had the motivation nor the patience to keep up another day. I mean, come on, I've been spoiled with the heli perk for a whole 2 months. Regardless, Here was my stats at the end of day 4. 324 helicopter orders, no train sent, and 7 airplanes sent. No ship sent and no product produced. Day 5. So on my 5th day, I decided to abandon the only doing helicopter order rule altogether and just played how I regularly played it. No more just doing helicopter orders. Instead, I will fill airplane crates, fill train orders, do ship orders, and yes, do some helicopter orders also. But most importantly, produce products in my factories. This experiment was fun to do and allowed me to level up pretty fast, but I wouldn't consider doing it if I don't have the helicopter perk. What do you think of this experiment? Would you attempt to do this experiment with just helicopter orders? Comment below. As always, hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.